We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special notice.
Nico, stand to the side. Wait. Let Ate go down.
You can't have the dog.
Excuse me?
You can't have the dog here.
I didn't know that. But we
You have to.
We're gonna call, but we have to head back to our car.
Where's your car?
It's parked over there.
No, she doesn't need to know where our car is. Come on, let's go.
Where's the park?
So
Keep going.
Guys, you can't be in this country and do this.
Can't be in this country?
you can't.
You
Excuse
can't break.
me.
You can't break the law.
Did you say that I
Yeah.
can be in this country and do
break
this?
laws.
Look
Right.
at your heritage and go back to where your heritage came from.
You guys are just breaking the law. You're breaking the law.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you are.
You need to mind your business.
Okay. Oh, well, I'll just call.
Good.
Do you want to give me your name?
What?
Your
Why don't
name?
you give me your name?
Sure.
What's your name?
My name is Beth.
Look up your heritage.
What's your name?
My name is Beth.
And then go back to where you came from. You can't see them.
Well, you guys saw that, right? She said we can't be in this country, even though I was born here, even though my parents were born here. But we don't look like her, so she thinks we're not from around here.
That's the ball day.
The life of an outlaw. In the life we live as thugs. Everybody thinking with us, so righteous. Outlaw. It's hard to be.
Friday night in Glendale, Golda Barton called police to help her with her son.
It was less than 5 minutes. How could it have escalated in less than 5 minutes? He was running away. He was running away.
Barton says her 13-year-old son, Lyndon, was running from police because he was scared. He didn't want to be taken to the hospital. Lyndon has autism and Asperger's and was extremely upset. Barton called the police and asked for a crisis intervention team
That knows how to deal with people with mental health issues, okay? So you call them, and they're supposed to come out and be able to de-escalate a situation using the most minimal force possible.
telling officers her son needed to be taken to the hospital for treatment.
I said, look, he's unarmed. He doesn't have anything. He just gets mad and he starts yelling and screaming. And he's a kid. He's trying to get attention. He doesn't know how to regulate.
When police arrived, her son ran away. One Salt Lake City police officer fired their weapon.
And I hear, get down on the ground! Get down on the ground! Get on the ground! Bam, 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 bam!
Police said they were responding to a juvenile psych episode and had reports that Lyndon had made threats with a weapon, but haven't yet said if a weapon was recovered at the scene. Barton says he didn't have one.
And I thought my son was dead, and they didn't tell me he wasn't dead, and they wouldn't let me go to the hospital for like a long, long time.
Lyndon is now awake, but his recovery will be an extremely long one. Barton says she takes solace in the support from her community, but needs answers from police.
Why didn't they tase him? Why didn't they shoot him with a rubber bullet? He's a small child. Why don't you just tackle him? You are big police officers with massive amounts of resources. Come on, give me a break.
Breaking news out of Southeast D.C. A police officer shot and killed a man. It happened around 4 p.m. on Orange Street. According to Police Chief Peter Newsham, officers were in that area after receiving a tip about guns being in a vehicle.
When they approached the vehicle, some of the folks in the vehicle fled on foot. One of the officers discharged his firearm We have what we believe to be an adult male that was taken to a local hospital and pronounced dead, and we have recovered 2 guns from the scene of this crime.
Newsham said investigators are working to determine if the victim had a weapon when he was shot.
Mike and Cher, this woman has been spotted all over Torrance, cussing at people and even making racial slurs. And in one video, she says, "I'm not a racist." Well, I'll let you be the judge of that.
Oh, okay, you're making a racist comment right now?
People can't stand you being here.
Oh, great.
You play games. We don't play games.
Oh, what kind of game are you playing?
I play games where you get to death.
The racist ranting woman was captured here by a Torrance man and his 11-year-old son while trying to enjoy their morning at the park.
You understand me, China man?
Respect.
Respect.
Respect people.
Respect.
Lady.
I can understand your language,
Respect.
China man.
He says what's worse, it was in front of his son.
It's completely another thing to say racial slurs to minors. They need to be protected.
Then this, online, the Torrance man who does not want to be identified saw that very woman screaming once again.
She made a previous attack on another Asian minor. That was a tipping point for me.
And then this.
That's a voice you don't forget. That's a face you don't forget, especially what she had done to me.
On the local news, Casey Lynn Salmanoa heard that very voice of a woman who she says threw her to the ground in a public restroom last October.
Crazy lady points down at me and says, "You better not get the F up or else." And then I get up, of course, and then that's when she physically grabs my hair and pushes me down and starts punching the back of my head.
She was standing up for the cleaning woman who was being allegedly verbally attacked by the woman. Police reports were made, but it's unclear if any action was taken.
In 2020, nobody should be hearing these kind of racial slurs.
My dad was innocent and he did nothing wrong, so I was confused.
And for the first time, the Torrance man had to explain to his 11-year-old what's racism.
Don't be discouraged by this one sad incident, but at the same time, this is a reality of where things are, so we need to make things right and continue to fight.
Hoping that no one else has to endure the wrath of this ranting woman.
Do you know who my family is? Do you know who your family is? Go home to your family. This is from your government.
Respect.
Go home.
Lady.
This morning, we are hearing more from the newly appointed Wilmington police chief who fired 3 veteran officers during the chief's first day on the job. Now, those officers are accused of using racist language while discussing protesters, and it was caught on one of the officers' in-car camera. Wilmington PD released documents quoting the recording. Corporal Jesse Moore discussing an arrest he made. He called a woman the N-word multiple times before saying, quote, she needed a bullet in her head. Officer Piner tells Moore he feels a civil war is coming. Wilmington City Council voted unanimously to release the officers' personnel files. The department is also working to keep them from being hired in law enforcement elsewhere. CBS's David Begnaud interviewed Chief Williams.
Do you think you need more people who are black to be on your force?
I would say yes. We also need more females to be on our force. But the color of a person's skin is not going to determine the color of their heart. You have white officers that are good officers. You have white officers that are bad officers. You have black officers that are good officers. And you also have black officers that are bad officers. So the color of their heart is more important to me than the color of their skin.
Tonight, protesters descended on the Bexar County Sheriff's Office. They want justice for the veteran who was shot and killed by a deputy this week. Damian Lamar Daniels was experiencing a mental health crisis at his home in far west Bexar County. According to BCSO, he got into a struggle with deputies. Now the county judge wants changes to how mental health crises are handled.
And the sheriff is proposing a plan. Eyewitness News reporter Sue Kalberg explains.
For a second night, demonstrators came to the Bexar County Sheriff's Office to demand justice for Damian Lamar Daniels, who was killed by deputies when his family called to ask for mental health help. It seems they have a powerful ally in County Judge Nelson Wolf, who tonight said Daniels shouldn't be dead now.
Something's wrong in how we handle that. So I've asked for our independent review by our mental health department and to also come back with other recommendations how we might handle this, cases like this. I think there's got to be room for improvement.
Sheriff Javier Salazar responded by saying the 3 deputies involved did their best when faced with a deadly decision.
I'm a big fan of using the right tool for the right job. So I do believe that law enforcement is overused.
Salazar says he wants to start a pilot program that would have mental health specialists, not just deputies, dealing with those in crisis. Both men agree it's budget season and they'll be talking about how to plan and pay for effective change, maybe even moving mental health services out of the sheriff's office.
If we do the funding, we're going to do it through the mental health department. The whole thing doesn't set well with me.
The sheriff also said he'd welcome a chance to meet with Daniel's family. Daniel's mother tells us they're still arriving in town and dealing with arrangements. Sue Kalberg, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.
Nasty Mexican dog, don't blast me, nasty Mexican God bless you, lady.
This racist rant, recorded by Stanley Gonzalez Sunday, is nothing less than shocking.
Mexican nasty turd.
Have a nice day.
Dog.
Have a nice day.
Turd.
God bless you.
Turd.
God bless you.
Turd, nasty Mexican turd.
God bless you,
dog.
lady. God bless
The exchange started when Stanley noticed this woman making abrasive remarks to a Latino man out walking his dog.
She turned around and then she just started screaming racial slurs, you know, like, oh, your dog looks like you, you know, Mexican dog.
Stanley then sprang into action.
For me, I've been seeing too much what's going on with the nation. I felt like it was just my duty. Something just snapped. I had to defend this man.
But the insults didn't end there. When Stanley walked to his vehicle up the road, the woman was waiting for him, and Stanley started recording.
Keep following me and I'll call the cops on
I'm
you.
not following you, you following me,
God
dog.
bless you, lady. God bless you.
The incident, which happened along the San Francisco-Daly City border, even prompted Daly City's vice mayor to speak out, condemning the incident. Issuing this statement, saying in part, "We stand united against hate, and our communities will not tolerate this type of behavior. This is unacceptable." Meantime, those on social media praised Stanley's handling of the situation.
Stanley, you were so composed in this video. How did you keep so calm despite what was going on?
I didn't want to stoop down to her level.
Stanley has this message to anybody who finds themselves in the same situation.
Don't let these people that are filled with hate and anger just get away with it. Let your words be known.
In San Francisco, Dion Lim, ABC 7 News.
We're signing in a public building. We're allowed to go in there.
Hold on, you're not media.
We pay for this is a public building. We can come in.
Why
This
can't
is
they
a
go
public
inside?
building. Where's the law that says we can't come in? This is a public building. This is a public building.
You're allowed to.
A black man is dead because the police.
On the other side of it, though. Is there any other media on your side?
So what?
You can't reply to incomplete sentence. They're not in here. You can't reply to an incomplete sentence.
So what floor are they on?
Can we have some Yeah, we're going.
So the media is here.
Yeah.
So how come the media could go in there, but then civilians that pay you guys tax money, that pay tax money can't
Why
go in
the man whose brother was murdered can't go in there?
That's a good question.
I'm not making the call.
But you're enforcing it, so you're
We pay
just
for this
as
building.
guilty.
We pay for this building. This is a public building that we pay for.
We can't access our elected officials. We can't have a conversation with our elected officials.
They want us to see it through the lens of the media that they control. Yeah. Pretty simple.
We can only get through here. This is some fucking insane fascist, like, what is going on? What law are you enforcing right now? What law are you enforcing?
Don't touch us. We're not touching you.
Don't pull on the door. What law are
We're
you
not
enforcing
touching
right now?
us.
How is it trespassing? What law are you enforcing, guys? This is not no law.
All right.
There's people trying to shove their way through.
Captain Smith, you guys on the other side of the door.
We can go see the mayor. It's unconstitutional. You can't stop talking to the mayor. We talked to the mayor multiple times. She knows who we are.
Don't touch, don't touch. Hands up, hands up.
Where's the person? Who's not okay? Why are you doing
A man died. We're gonna do what the fuck is right.
You're touching me now.
No, hands up. We got our hands up. We got our hands up.
Let me go like this. Y'all already, listen, don't become a hashtag, sir. Do not become a fucking hashtag. A man died. Don't become a hashtag.
You can walk through the building.
No!
Here you go.
Do not tase her. 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 Do not tase her.
I am watching you.
I don't care what you're watching.
We're fucking watching you. You're on camera.
Do I
You're
care?
arresting me for
I got
what?
a camera too.
You're arresting me for what?
Being an idiot.
You're
Let's
a
go.
racist pig. Can you hold my phone? Hey, chill. Don't fucking drag me, bitch.
I'm bringing you this
Don't
way.
fucking drag me.
You think you can talk to me
Don't
like that?
hold me. Yeah,
Let's
I
go.
do.
Let's go.
Don't drag me. I can't move that fast. Don't drag me.
Oh yeah, you were running. You were running. Yeah, you can move fast. Let's go.
I'm gonna walk at my pace.
Let's go.
Outrage tonight over a South Carolina cop caught on camera saying the N-word not once, but twice.
The gentleman right there that called me.
Are you serious?
They just called me.
Are you serious? The Columbia, South Carolina Police Department fired the officer today, calling his actions on the video inexcusable.
Put it down. Governor's rule, you can't have any more alcohol after 11.
This is the voice of Sergeant Chad Walker on his body cam video.
Sir, if you drink that, you will go to jail.
He's clearing out a bar in Columbia, South Carolina Saturday night. Police say he's enforcing the governor's executive order to stop serving alcohol after 11 p.m.
They've got to be out of here. No alcohol open.
But before Sergeant Walker steps away, he says a man calls him the N-word. Then it really heats up between Walker and others outside the bar, and it escalates from there. De-escalation is a priority for all law enforcement agencies. It's when an officer tries to reduce the intensity of a conflict or potentially violent situation. But based on this body cam video, it got even more intense.
What's your problem?
My issue is you talking to these people of color as if they are less than human.
The people of color. The gentleman right there that called me that guy that just called me
Can you stop saying that word?
Try again.
I've never said that a day in my life.
Yes, sir, you did.
Other officers tried to get Walker to leave the bar, but he continued to argue. So another customer tries to calm him down.
The gentleman that called me the N-word.
Sir, everything's done. Everything's
If you want to call it the N-word, but he said it. It's on camera.
Everything is done,
So it's not like anything wasn't said to me.
Sir, everything's done now.
Well, this just came in within the last hour. The police chief says the department will continue to hold each other to the professional, ethical, and moral standards expected by our citizens and place the highest priority on maintaining public trust.
You went home voluntarily and I have to take you off? You went to jail. They told you that you're coming off the plane. They have the right to do that.
I just know
I'm going to sit there. I'm going to give you one more chance. I'll let you record.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You'll have to just had back surgery, so I think maybe you're part of that. I'm not going to do that. Last chance. All right, let's go. No, ma'am. You don't put your hands on me.
You take your hands off me now.
Get up.
Sorry guys, I don't want to be right there. Off of me now. Take your hands off of me.
Let's go.
You take your hands off of me.
You're going to go to jail?
I am not.
But if you don't, I'm going to go ahead and charge you with police officer for grabbing. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I want you to get up right now. You understand? There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Get up.
Is everybody seeing this?
Get up. Yeah, we got it all on. Get up.
Yes, I will.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I greatly apologize for everything that just took place. As Captain mentioned, we have FAA regulations that we're required to follow, and you know, whether it was agreed upon or not, I just greatly apologize for what just happened. Usually this can be handled in a very discreet manner, but unfortunately, some people did not feel it should go that way today. So again, greatly do apologize. We're going to do everything we can to get you to Baton Rouge as quickly and as safely as possible. We're going to, once we get the door closed, we're going to fly it like we stole it. So thank you very much for your patience. We'll get you to Baton Rouge as quickly and as safely as possible.
We're hooked up, we're hooked up. No, actually we're hooked up on probably like a really small shark again. No, like legit. We're actually probably have a little shark.
Probably little. I think it's little. We got this one. No, I don't think I'm like it's called fish. Yeah, seriously. Like, would you rather
Okay, we're about to land it. What would you rather us get super obese? Okay, we're about to land it. We're about to land it.
Oh, there it is.
Real. It's another black tip. Look, we got a little black tip. Grab the leader. Grab the leader. He's recording us. It's a small one. We'll get bit. We got a little black tip. David, grab him. Grab him. Jeez. Crazy lady. Yes. Where's the pliers? Get the pliers. Get the pliers. Dude, where are the pliers? Oh. That's a decent one. Hold on. See right down here? Hi, say hi to YouTube.
Here's what these boys are doing today.
Yeah, we have fun doing this. Yeah, we're horrible people. Because we like to catch fish and then release them. No. We're not chumming. We're putting baits in the water like a normal person. Crazy bitch. This is going on YouTube, people. Yeah, I recorded her.
I still got my bait back.
I'm still recording.
It's a crazy
Yeah,
catch,
I recorded.
Same thing
happened earlier too.
Another
lady walked by here.
Hey,
What'd she say? Oh, she said we're making a feeding ground. We're not chumming the water.
Then she said she's not calling me.
You should have asked her if you wanted to hold it.
Oh my god, look at all the rays.
Look at all the sharks out there. Those are rays.
Those are rays.
Those are rays. According to her, it's all your fault.
Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. This is Crazy Lady Attacks Random Shark Fisherman.
Repairing your own vehicles, you are repairing other people's vehicles in your neighborhood, in your house, and that's against the bylaws. All right? So
this is my vehicle right here, and this vehicle behind me is mine, and that one is mine, and that one is also.
under your name?
Yes, they are.
if I were to run a vehicle check on that,
You can do whatever it is you want to do, lady. Okay? But do me a favor, mind your own business and stay on your side of the street.
you're bringing down the property values of everybody around here.
Is it really me, or
Yes,
is it you?
you are. You can do anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to.
You look like a crazy person right now. I want you to know
You look
that.
like a crazy
Okay.
person.
All right.
Stop it.
All right. Keep it up. Keep it up. It's called harassment.
Oh, what do you do when you go out and form o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock in the morning.
I work at night. I work at night.
Well, that's nice.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what you do, but
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
You're right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
To me
I work
what you
at night.
do,
Okay.
But the fact is, that is a car right here. That is some kind of a bought car.
Didn't you buy your car?
Do you buy all these cars?
Yes.
Are all these cars in your name?
Yes.
Would
yes.
you be willing to give me the information on?
I don't have to give you nothing.
Well,
okay.
I can guarantee you, you're in here, you're repairing vehicles, and it's against the bylaws.
No, that's a hobby of mine. I repair my own stuff.
It's not a hobby, it's a business. And you're not supposed to have it as a business.
I don't know anything about anybody's business, but my own business. I mind my own business. And why don't you mind your own business? Okay?
No.
Okay. Why don't you mind your own business? And why don't you go look up the definition of harassment? Okay?
No.
Hey friend, is she with you? Can you grab her, man?
No.
Please?
No,
Please?
I own the house.
Okay, great. I own my house too. I own my house too. Okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine.
You're not supposed to be having a business out of your house.
All right,
and
fine.
You have it.
Fine. And you know what? You're not supposed to be harassing your neighbors. You're not supposed to be harassing your neighbors.
I'm not harassing.
Yeah, you are. You are. You are. You are.
That is.
You are. I don't have any kind of business running out of here.
Someplace else.
I'm not running any kind of business out of here. Okay? All right. Have a great day.
She smells a pig. Hey, I need your corporal up here at Rally. I got one of your pigs over here trying to touch my dog. Get up here now. He's going to give me bruises. Come on now. He needs to be arrested. He's trying to touch my dog. She's protected under federal law. Come on. You ain't touching me. You can do this all day, baby.
I feel bad for the cop.
I do. That's what I said,
man.
man.
20 years. Look me up, baby. Look me up. Thank you, bruh. You're a bruh. You ain't no bro. I can put you to sleep legally. Legal. Because I am 100% legal. Coming for your job. Storms on sale, baby. Federal crime.
She thinks we're on her side.
Yeah, I know. That's what I love about it.
I know how to take a seat, be a lady. Do you? Good dog. He ain't put his hands on me, I'll get up. No, don't touch me! Get your hands off me! No! 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 Get his hands off me now! Get your fucking hands! Get your fucking hands off me now! No! No! Get your fucking hands off me! Get somebody help me! Get your hands off me now! I'm protected under federal law. I've been working undercover for 20 years.
I know, right?
Get off me. He's coming. No one carry me out of here.
Hey, cowboy, you taking the dog home?
I mean, it's a nice dog.
Yeah, she seemed friendly.
Get this pig off me. Sir, I respect you. Get that motherfucker off me now. No! I can't! Get him off me now!
Hey,
off me now!
I'd walk away with the dog a little bit. She's getting a little tense.
Come on.
Yeah, get her out of there.
Pig off me now.
That
Get
was
him
a
off me now! I'm gonna resist because I've been with the military. Get him motherfucking off me now. Get him off me now. I can. Get him off me now and I will.
She took a swing on him. Old coochie guy.
You wanna break my arm? Break it, baby. Break it. I can take an ass beating. You can't. You don't know what I'm made of, baby. I'm made of steel. Come on now, you alarmed? You alarmed? Take it. That's right, baby. Come on now. Get me the fuck up out of here. Take me to jail. Hey, brother, my dog's coming with me. I'm sitting outside. Put my handcuffs in front of me. Take them off. Ain't no threat. Get that pig off of me now! Yeah, okay. Take him off of me now. All right. You know. Here. No, take him off me now. Take him off me now. Take him off me. Right there. 388 law. Get him off me now. He just violated federal law. We got a seat for him. I talked to Haish. Get him off me now! No! I'm gonna keep yelling. I'll have a seat for you too, boy. Come on, bro. All right, both of y'all going to jail. Take me out of here now. Get me up. Wait, my hands. Y'all got these fucking handcuffs too tight, bro. Thank you, cousin, for recording this.
Oh, it'll be on YouTube.
Y'all think I ain't got millions? Come on now. Put these handcuffs in front of me. I'll be from federal law. Yes, you did. Read your rights, bro. Second Amendment. I'll put y'all to sleep legally. Get them off me now. I work for the military. Wounded Warrior Project. Look at my bag, bro. Get them off me.
You guys have a dog? Yeah, we took it outside.
She sniffs drugs, baby. I don't do them. Get them off me now.
Why get you up?
No, yes.
For the
Get these
Wounded
fucking
Warrior
handcuffs off here.
program,
Leave me on the
the
floor.
dog sniffs drugs, huh? I've been recording this since it started.
Just leave me here, handcuffs. No. Leave me on the floor until Lieutenant Hayes gets here. Zach, get fucking Zach here now. Get him here now. Leave me on the floor. You kids, take a seat. Get up off me now. Get the fuck up off me now. Get up off me now. He knows who I am. Call it. Y'all don't believe me? Get up off me. How you think I can take a fucking ass beating? You leave me on this floor right now. You call Zach and you tell him to get me out of here into court now. Look up Philip Menditto and Tom Girardi, they're my attorneys. Get me out of here now. Y'all just committed federal crimes, you're going to jail. Don't you think I baited y'all? Come on now, I'm smart. I love to be underestimated. You think I was gonna leave this town without y'all's jobs? You ain't been listening? You ain't been fucking paying attention? My dog's name is Bambi, not Barbie. Fucking wake up. I got Narcan in my fucking bag, y'all. I want life next to me. You know what you want? Money. Take me out of these fucking handcuffs. All right. Zach will be here in a minute. No, come on. Come on, baby. No, leave me here. Nope. Get your hands off me now. You already committed a federal crime, baby. You can hold my hand or you can get the fuck up. You want to go to crime? You want to go to jail? Or you want probation? Get out of my face. You love your family? Get the fuck out of my face. You want visitation rights? Huh? Give me a cigarette? Give me a cigarette, give me out of these handcuffs and I'll talk for you. I'll get you a deal if you give me a cigarette. And get me out of these handcuffs. You want to live like you love your family? I'll give you a deal. I will. Give me out of these handcuffs, I'll talk for you. Put them in front of me. Well then give me a cigarette. I might talk to you. But you're gonna clean the pig shit out of my farm. Come on, give me up. Get me up, baby. Get me up. You love your family? I love them too. That's why I voted for Trump, to get me the fuck up out of here. You don't think I know him? I've been to the White House. Take these fucking handcuffs off me. Because he's watching this. You don't think they got him on camera? He's watching it right now. You don't believe me? Check my Amazon account. Ah, bruh.
You like that?
What up, bro? What's up, boo? Nah. I ain't got teeth in my head. I got it fixed. Y'all want to treat me like I'm poor? My family got fucking big.
Future ex-wife right there, bud. Future ex-wife.
No, I ain't got no ex. I ain't no fucking whore. I'm dating my fiance. He's my criminal defense attorney. Get the fuck up.
She's already married.
Now you ain't. It's a cover. Y'all would play. Good night. Be humble. Sit down. I'll get a cigarette when Haish gets here. Hello, sir.
Hello, Renee. What's going on?
I want out of these handcuffs.
Okay, well, talk about it.
Oh, we don't talk about it. So I need you back with me. You're all gonna, if you love your family, no.
Oh, they're gonna hog tie her ass and carry her up out of here. They're gonna hog tie her and carry her up out of
I'll
here.
talk. I'll get you a deal. Listen. I can tell you what's gonna happen. You think I ain't got billions? You think I don't know Trump? Leave me on this floor. Okay, you love your family? I'll cut you a deal. Otherwise, y'all just committed a federal crime. I'm laying on the floor.
She's psych. She's a psych patient.
Drugs she takes the pill.
Yeah, she's psych patient. Wow.
I've been in the military for 20 years. Restrain me. Restrain me, and y'all are going to be sitting in Martha Stewart's old cell. I want you to back up.
And that Martha Stewart cell was pretty pleasant, if you ask me, man. That's home away from home.
Yep, I'm tough, baby. Come on. You tough, get your hands off me. I'll fucking put you to sleep, baby. Yeah. You know me? You want to know me? Wow. Yeah, I can take that. Military, baby. We're trained for 20 years.
And good night.
I'm making this with you right here, right now. They better all hear it. Any profanity? No, you laugh. Any profanity comes out of any of y'all's mouths. There is a rule that says no profanity. There's a city policeman sitting right over there. And I will take any one of y'all to him and y'all will go to juvenile court. Tape record it, put it on YouTube, put it wherever you'd like.
Where's this coming from?
He was cussing like a sailor and I asked him not to. And he refused. So I called the city police and they said I can take him or any of you that can't respect it if you want to mouth off in front of a child. Because this is a city park and there's no reason to be talking like that.
Alright, I understand. A lot of us don't act like that though, so.
Exactly. But for those of you who do and don't have a sense enough to put a cork in it when asked to be respectful, thank you. But you should do it a whole lot harder.
Tell her. Tell Mom. You tattling? Mom is gonna... You're gonna get grounded for tattling. Mom's gonna ground the hell out of you.
No, sure.
Hey! No, the heck.
Wait till Mom comes to pick me up. No, there are enough F words coming out of his mouth that he should be ashamed of what he said. And he said his mother didn't care, nor did his dad.
Don't listen to him, he's crazy.
Well,
he's just messing with you. He's just messing with you.
Well, I hope his parents see
I have his mom's number. You want to call
and
her?
I hope she grounds him for eternity. Because you have been served, my man. You've been served! No, I don't want it from you. Just a high five.
Even leaving you hanging, boy. Leaving you hanging.
Did I hear something come out of somebody else's mouth over here?
Beat him up.
City police are right over there waiting.
Where they at?
And it's on speed dial. They're sitting right over there waiting.
I ride scooters.
Will you quit talking to me?
I rollerblade.
I'm done.
Ride scooters. I ride pogo sticks. I ride unicycles. Well, y'all, it's his fault.
Why you gotta be such
I take full blame for it. I'm sorry for whatever profanity.
Shut the front door.
Forgive my sins. Amen.
Just shut the front door, bruh.
No, I'm just saying, I don't like people beating on me. You want me to go get that police officer and make him send him? I'll be glad to. Just please don't video. Would you like me to go get him? I'll be glad to. We can I can sue you. Same thing.
How can you sue him?
It's not illegal to video.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah,
If you don't have
he
a
just
consent.
told me it was illegal for me to video. He just
I've
told
never-
me it was illegal for me to. He's telling me it's illegal for me to. I said it's illegal for you to.
I was there once.
Like, I'm trying to get funds for Urban 9. Not all over the phone.
Urban 9 is poop.
He's doing this again and doesn't know what's coming out of it.
He's not even talking about anything that has to do with what you're talking about. He's talking to us about something else.
No, he came to me. He just, see, you're jumping in somebody's Kool-Aid, you don't know the flavor. He just walked up to me
That's a
and
good
started
thing.
a
I like that thing
conversation.
too. That's a really good thing.
Hey, Dad.
He just walked up to me and started a conversation. So see your way out of it. If you don't have a college degree and you don't know what you're talking about, I think
He actually went to LSU.
you wouldn't know it by his actions.
Quit making. You're so immature.
So, we done?
Oh, we're done. I'm just asking, please, to just not videotape me.
We done.
All right.
Done, Blason.
Can you come? Can you come make a sponsor me tape?
Nope.
Why? I think you and I have had enough banter for the day, unless we want to go up the street.
Okay, I'm getting back to videoing.
What's up the street? The cop.
Come on. Let's go get a line.
I'm just asking a question. I was just asking a question. But I was just asking a question.
I'm not having a conversation.
But if I try to start a conversation with you with a question, why can't you answer it? Jerry!
I'm not talking to you.
I swear, we don't play hand
I'm just gonna listen to Wu-Tang Clan.
It's
That's
a
good.
public conversation. I'm not interested.
But I was just asking you a question.
It's not between you.
All right. Your smile makes my day cold. Avery, do you wake up?
I don't know why you little munchkins think y'all all have to get in somebody's business.
Because we're a family.
Are you? Then you want to come with him and go with him down to the family?
Boy. Oh, hell no. I'm not going.
Family reunion.
Dang! What's the family?
Everybody do a front time blunt slide for me?
He's already DD.
Watch out, please. I'm running to the skateboard. Wait, what is it called?
Move.
Pops?
Move.
Move out the way. He's trying to video it. Oh! Dude, aren't you
I got it though.
I care how smart you are. Just touch me. I dare you to touch me. Look, just touch me. I'll close my eyes and let you hit it.
Wouldn't waste
Do it.
the air. It's not worth breathing.
There's not enough air.
Why are you like so worried about looking so good?
I'm not. Because
Apparently.
I started a conversation with the young man.
I don't understand. Like, why you got look what you done started. That made it 10 times worse right there.
You know what? I can finish it too. I'll be down here Monday.
Oh boy, we got school Monday.
Oh, that's school day. Oh boy. No, we not.
No, we're not. We got homework.
Meth slipped into a co-worker's drink. A potential poisoning case is under investigation, and local police say they caught this woman on camera doing it. But she tells Channel 9 she's being framed.
I think it was all like a complete setup.
Police say that the cameras at BioCare, a Hudson-based medical manufacturing plant, don't lie.
Eyewitness News reporter Dave Faraday was at the courthouse when she faced a judge this morning. Dave?
And Scott, we found out this afternoon that police believe that this woman is accused of pouring methamphetamine into her co-worker's coffee cup. That co-worker ended up in the hospital where he told police he believed he had been poisoned. Carissa Walker talked with us at length about the allegation she put methamphetamine into a co-worker's coffee here at BioCare, where the two worked. Did you put anything in anybody's drink? That's what we're trying to do.
No, and
So what happened?
they searched my vehicle. I think it was all like a complete setup.
Walker told us she's never been in trouble with the law before and denied putting the powerful narcotic into a co-worker's coffee while he wasn't looking. Police say they asked to search her car and charged her with both felony possession of methamphetamine and contaminating food or drink with a controlled substance after finding the meth. Police say the two co-workers had been involved in some type of dispute. Investigators say the co-worker went to the hospital after feeling sick.
With an unknown amount
of a controlled substance such as methamphetamine, you never know what dangers may pose. You never know what underlying health conditions that may have some type of negative effect on. So it's definitely a very dangerous situation.
Because it is an ongoing investigation, police are not releasing the break room surveillance video. Walker says she has hired an attorney and claims she previously rejected the co-worker at BioCare who became sick.
There was an ongoing situation, and I was just blown away. I didn't know what to think.
And Walker told me earlier today she was fired from the company. I tried to talk with someone from BioCare. They told me at this point no comment and to leave the property. Reporting live from Hudson, I'm Dave Faraday, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Targeted. I felt like I became the victim, where there's another woman who was out there seeking justice.
Matthias Ometu speaks out for the first time since being arrested last week. Video of the ordeal went viral. Good afternoon, I'm Deborah Knapp.
And I'm Aaron Wright. Ometu was jogging when he was mistaken for a suspect, stopped by San Antonio police officers and thrown in jail. He says his rights were violated.
Eyewitness News reporter Jordan Foster reports the innocent man feared for his life.
I was yanked by...
For the first time, an emotional Matthias Ometu reflects on his time in jail.
I felt each finger of the officers pressed into my throat.
And the situation that put him there.
I felt like I was trapped, held against my will, and there was no ending to what I felt like I was going through.
Last Tuesday, Ometu was mistakenly stopped and detained while jogging by San Antonio police officers. Officers say he fit the description of this man, who they say assaulted his girlfriend. Ometu's lawyer, Ortessa House, says besides being black, the two look nothing alike.
Guys, take a look at him. Take all the pictures you want to. There's nothing little or scruffy about this beard.
In a video shared with Kins 5, you can see the moments this stop turned into a struggle.
I felt targeted. I felt like I became the victim, where there's another woman who was out there seeking justice.
Hey, what's your name, brother? Police say Ometu's failure to identify himself is what escalated the situation, but his lawyer says he had every right to do so.
I felt like I didn't do anything wrong, and I don't feel like that. I mean, yeah, I was aggravated, but other than that, I feel like I did everything that I had the rights to do.
Ometu was ruled out as a suspect, but says at one point he feared for his life. Ometu was ultimately arrested, spent 2 days in jail, and was charged with felony assault after kicking an officer when they forced him into a patrol car. Those charges were all dropped Tuesday.
You're not getting that information.
House criticized San Antonio Police Chief William McMinnis for saying he felt his officers acted appropriately.
He was under no legal authority to provide his name. If that's the case, then why detain him? If that's the case, why put him in handcuffs? He wasn't going anywhere.
Black privilege is thinking that you are deserved or entitled to something because of the color of your skin. Black people especially, do get special scholarships. They're also shielded from a lot of scrutiny because of the color of their skin. Nobody wants to be tagged as racist. I'm not racist. I have respect for all skin colors, Asian, Hispanic, Black, whatever. I would never treat any patient differently. I would never treat any human being differently. I think God loves everyone. I'm on the same page. However, I don't think that any race is above scrutiny, including Black people. I think that the way people are behaving and the things that are being said are unreal. I don't have words for them. That being said, what do you feel like you go out and do where you're like, oh, I'm Black. Oh, I'm Black. I'm feeling it today. I don't understand. And yes, George Floyd actually was resisting arrest. He started to have a freak out panic attack when they went to put him in the car, probably because he was high on meth, fentanyl, and positive for COVID. You should know as a nurse that like COVID is like when you go into severe respiratory distress. He probably had like an MI when he was down on the ground. Was the police officer's foot in the wrong spot? Maybe, but meth and fentanyl and positive COVID are probably more leading factors to an MI. So do your research. Anyway, that being said, there are many cases where in Central Park, black people killed a white teen and nobody cared. Nobody did a thing. So guess what? It's all subjective to your color and your gender, whatever you want to say. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Oh, do kids get bullied at school? Yeah, it's wrong, but does it happen? Yeah. So
what do you mean by not belonging here?
Do you know someone here?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
So, what you said I don't belong here?
Well, where are you visiting?
My parents.
Oh, where's that?
Where's my parents?
Yeah.
Why do I have to explain to you?
Well, I'm going to go call the police, okay? Because I don't think you really need to be videotaping around.
Okay, you call the police. Yeah. Here, call the police.
Go. Go right now.
You're acting like a cop. We'll bring the cop here. Call the cops. Right now. There's a Karen Act. Heard about that?
Hello, how are you this evening? There is a gentleman walking around my apartment complex, and he's taking photos of people's houses, and I just went up and asked him.
I was not taking anyone's photos.
And he got very standoffish and won't answer me, or refuses to answer my questions. He's videotaping me now. So I was just wondering if we could get some help out here. He's in the parking lot. He's standing right in front of me. He's videotaping me. Yeah, no, he's right in front of me. He is like 6 feet away. Yeah, I can do that.
And I got you on video that you're destroying my car. Thank you.
Get the fuck out of this neighborhood, you fucking shit.
Yep. Cool, lady.
Call, please.
I'm calling. Don't worry.
You could have told us. Hi, I'm at 10408 Glade Avenue. Because my neighbor has two fucking hammers in her goddamn hand and she's assaulting the car.
She's destroying property. Let them know that. And I have her on video.
You got a problem, bitch? Is there a problem, motherfucker? You put your motherfucking shit on me again, bitch. Tell me to go the fuck back somewhere, bitch. Tell me. Tell me, bitch. Tell me. Now turn that motherfucking hose off, bitch, before I shove up your fucking ass. You understand me, bitch? I'm not a motherfucker to be played with. Do you understand me, bitch? So you fucked up your car, bitch, and you think that shit is cute, bitch, but it ain't, Becky, motherfucking racist, bitch. You racist motherfucker. I'm sick of you bitching. I'm sick of you bitching. You understand me, bitch? Do you understand me, bitch?
Hello, my name is Stedman Stahl. I'm the president of the South Florida PBA. We're the group that's representing Officer Rodriguez in this terrible time, and I'm kind of embarrassed that we have to be here right now today. Officer Rodriguez was doing his job that night at the airport. He had an agitated passenger that was jumping over counters, was attacking airline personnel. He was called there. He was belligerated by a young lady that took her mask off, was spitting in his face, talking in his face, getting in his face, and violated his space. And here we are today. He's defending his job for protecting this community in that airport. I have received a letter from the airport personnel over there, over 50 to 60 signatures supporting Officer Rodriguez. He did nothing wrong. He stood there and was attacked by a lady. She hit him first. She spit in his face. The #1 cause of death right now in this country against law enforcement is COVID. COVID. And not one person has yet apologized to Officer Rodriguez. Not one person's apologized. And he's
This while Mayor Fred Heidman was arrested and cited this past weekend for disorderly conduct and obstructing the legal process. Officers say they were conducting a traffic stop near his business on Saturday when Heidman began recording the traffic stop and began to cross the highway toward the vehicle that was pulled over. One of the people inside the vehicle that was pulled over then started shooting this video.
You know what? And you know what? So are you, because you're not qualified to do this kind of work. You should be patrolling the streets. All right. Hey.
Just because you're the mayor, you doesn't give you the right.
I don't want to see that, though.
Zach, get in the car.
He's had about 5 warnings. I've had no warnings.
Move on.
Officers say they told Heidemann he could shoot video of the traffic stop, but he needed to do it from a safe distance. Efforts to reach Heidemann for comment were unsuccessful today.
Lakeland News is member-supported content. Please consider supporting Lakeland News today.
Developing news, another deadly deputy-involved shooting is sparking outrage this morning.
And protesters are demanding change after a man was killed in South L.A. CBS 2's Tina Patel is live at the South L.A. Sheriff's Station with the very latest on this story. Tina, good morning.
Good morning. There were protesters out here at the sheriff's station most of the night. They just left a few hours ago, but we are expecting them to return later this morning, along with family members of the man who was killed. Now, take a look at this cell phone video from yesterday afternoon. It shows the man running from deputies. Moments after this video, he was shot and killed by those deputies. Now, his family has identified him as 29-year-old Dejon Kesey. Investigators tell us Kesey was riding his bike yesterday near 109th and Budlong. Deputies tried to stop him for a code violation. We're trying to get more details on exactly what that was. But they say Kesey took off running, and when deputies caught up with him, he punched one of them in the face. They also say when Kesey dropped the clothes that he had in his hands, deputies saw a semi-automatic handgun, so they opened fire. We talked to one protester who showed up after the shooting.
The police kill another black man, another black person. We're tired of the injustice. We're tired of the police brutality. We're tired of being looked upon as fourth-class citizens. We're tired of just not being treated equally.
Hundreds of people came out to South LA when they heard about this latest shooting. Black Lives Matter LA actually got on social media last night and asked people to stand up for Kesey and for his family. The crowd walked from the shooting scene to the sheriff's station. There was some vandalism along the way, but no reports of any violence or any arrests. Now, back out here live, we have been told that 2 deputies were involved in yesterday's shooting. Both the DA and the Inspector General's office is involved in the investigation. And of course, we will be keeping watch on what happens. Right now, we'll send it back to you, DeMarco.
All right, Tina, thank you for that update.
Big story tonight. A Valley police officer has been put on leave. This after a disturbing scene in Tempe that was all caught on police body camera.
And after reviewing the video, Tempe police say they've put one of their own on leave while they investigate why he held a black man at gunpoint while he was supposed to be looking for a white suspect.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Kariba Devine.
And I'm Tram Mai, in for Mark Curtis.
Team 12's Erica Stapleton is breaking down what happened.
You gonna shoot me?
No.
Be another person on the news?
The tense moments as Tempe officer Ron Kurzaya holds his gun at a Hawthorne Hotel employee named Trey last Saturday. Everything you need. Put everything on the ground. But to understand how we got to this point, we need to back up when the officer first goes into the hotel lobby, just minutes before. Which room number? Kurzaya arrives for a trespassing call, but the manager quickly tells him there's a gunman inside. He tells the officer the suspect is a white man, black shirt, tan pants, which you can hear the officer confirming. White male, he's going to be wearing a black shirt, tan pants. The hotel manager, watching surveillance, says the suspect could be coming through an outside door. Officer Kurzaya moves to that door, gun drawn, and as it opens, step out.
I work here.
Trey, a black man, steps out and puts his hands up. Turn around.
In his mind, that's what he's looking for, is a man who is threatening with a gun. So I can understand him wanting to have his gun out, being prepared. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to point that gun at anybody.
Law enforcement expert Andy Anderson explains why the officer might have had his gun drawn. But then the officer says this. I am responding to somebody with a firearm who matches your description. You understand that? Come here. Remember, he confirmed he was looking for a white suspect.
It sounds like maybe the officer's frustration got the better of him. He's trying to protect those people. He's trying to find a needle in a haystack. He's looking for an individual with a gun running through that hotel, and of course he's running into other people too.
Kurzaya trains his gun on Trey for just more than 2 minutes before he clears him, confirming he's an employee. He then runs inside, still looking for the gunman, who ultimately got away. Within the week, Tempe police put Officer Kurzaya on leave, saying they were, quote, sufficiently concerned about how he handled the incident, launching an internal investigation. Tempe police also say he was involved in this June 2019 case, where he was one of several officers to taser a man holding a baby. Ultimately, police found no wrongdoing in that case, but the family is still trying to fight it in court.
We can always second guess and we can go back and look these things over, but at the time, you've got to make a decision based on what the officer knows at that particular time. And they might be wrong.
Prior to this, Tempe police says Officer Kurzaya had no use of force violations. He's been on the department for about 4 years. As for that Hawthorne employee, his attorney says they plan to file a notice of claim. Erica Stapleton, 12 News.
Attorneys from a man suffering from mental illness say what you're about to see never should have happened. He was in the Pasco County Jail for a misdemeanor probation violation, alone in his cell when he was shot. Fox 13's investigative reporter Tina Jensen has the rest of the story and some dramatic video recorded by one of the corrections officers who was there. Tell us more, Tina.
Right, and that shooting was first reported in the Tampa Bay Times this morning. It left Matthew Trevino in the VA hospital for months, where he underwent multiple surgeries. And a warning, what happened is hard to watch.
The day Matthew Trevino arrived at the Pasco County Jail, he was alone in his cell when deputies wanted to search him. But Trevino, according to his attorney, who provided Fox 13 with this jail video, was in the midst of a schizophrenic episode and would not put his hands through the door.
Due to him refusing, we're going to deploy a Nova round.
A Nova round was created for situations like SWAT teams breaking into buildings. It's a distraction device, like a flashbang grenade, but fired from a shotgun. The company's own warnings say it's not supposed to be used to fire at humans or even animals.
There's no reason at this point that they have to force their way in to the cell. This is not an emergency situation. They certainly don't need to use this level of force. Later, when the officers file their reports, they claim that Mr. Trevino had backed away from the door and that the round ricocheted off the floor and struck him, which is just 100% false. And you can see it in the video as we continue. You can see that when he fired at him, he was right up against the door. Completely unnecessary.
Sheriff Chris Nacco, in a statement, called Trevino a man with a violent history whose failure to comply dictated their actions. Trevino has no violent crime convictions.
Were these deputies aware that he had mental illness?
I don't know how you wouldn't be aware of it. He is absolutely having a schizophrenic break, and the statements he's making are bizarre.
Trevino's attorney said none of the officers have been disciplined for the incident.
There was a finding essentially that because there was no actual policy in place on the use of this round or how to use it, no policies were violated, so therefore no disciplinary actions were taken.
State Attorney Bernie McCabe didn't respond to questions about whether his office has looked into any criminal charges. Trevino's lawyers plan to file a lawsuit in federal court. Back to you.
Hey, Priya Efra, good morning. So we don't know many details. We've been working all morning long, but here's what we know so far. One deputy is dead and another is injured after an assault last night here at the jail. Now, according to a release from the Wayne County Sheriff's Office, 50-year-old Deputy Bryant Searcy was attacked by an inmate sometime around 10 o'clock last night. During the struggle, Searcy was injured. Another deputy tried to step in to help Searcy, but he was also injured. Searcy was treated at the jail, and both men were taken to Detroit Receiving Hospital, where Searcy later died from his injuries. In a statement this morning, the Wayne County Sheriff's Office said in part about Searcy's death, "It is with heartfelt sadness and deep regret that the Wayne County Sheriff's Office announces the passing of Corporal Bryant Searcy. Searcy was hired as a police officer in November of 2002. Corporal Searcy is survived by a wife and daughter. Our prayers go out to them." As far as what we know about the inmate, that man is 28 years old, is still in custody, but authorities are investigating exactly what happened here last night. Back to you.
Such a tragedy. Grant Harms reporting live for us this morning. Thank you for the update.
Now to a story you'll see only on 2 tonight. Shots fired into a car with a family inside after an alleged road rage incident. A woman and her 8-year-old boy were both hit by that gunfire. That family speaking only to Channel 2's Sophia Ojeda tonight. She joins us live from where that shooting took place off Featherwood Drive in Fuquay. That's in southeast Houston. Sophia?
Chris, the mother and son were both discharged from the hospital late last night. The mother still has a bullet lodged in her shoulder. The 8-year-old son, he lost part of his thumb. Now, both and their family, they are grateful that they are home safe now, but they want the shooters off the road so this doesn't happen to anyone else.
So I'm just like I can't believe I'm in this situation. So I'm telling him, like, hurry, please, like, they're shooting.
Hillary Bustos says it's been months since she's left the house with her family. But on Sunday evening, she agreed to go grab food with her boyfriend, Jeremy, her 2 children, 8-year-old Dominic and 6-year-old Drea, in the back seat.
I'm happy that everybody got out alive. And you know, I just, justice needs to be, done, most definitely.
They tell me as they were leaving the parking area, they saw the beige vehicle with no headlights. They say the SUV honked at them and kept going. As Jeremy drove down the road a ways, they started hearing gunshots. He says what sounded like an automatic rifle.
It was like a war zone, it was crazy.
Several bullets went through the vehicle, hitting his girlfriend Hillary in the shoulder and her 8-year-old son in the collarbone and hand. Dominic, who is also autistic, could not tell them he was shot. They found out after they drove off. Jeremy says they pulled into a lot where Houston police cruisers were parked, asking for help. Jeremy says they put him in handcuffs after Hillary and Dominic went into the ambulance.
What do? You run for help, so you go to the police. And so that's what we did, and I don't see how that crime was overlooked or how anything was, they didn't see anything. She said she heard shots.
Now, Jeremy was not arrested. We reached out to HPD for clarification on why he was put in handcuffs and in the back of that squad car. We're still waiting to hear back from Houston police. Houston police also still searching for the shooter. The vehicle is being described as a beige or white Buick LaCrosse with tinted windows and blue LED headlights. If you have any information, call Houston police. Reporting live in Southeast Houston, Sophia Ojeda, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
You're acting very racist right now by calling us ghetto?
On Sunday, Patricia Elena pulled into this Cascade Township neighborhood to drop her kids off when things turned ugly.
I was just here dropping my kids off, and that's when she said that. She stormed across her yard, said, "Get out, you don't belong here, go back to the ghetto."
I suggest you go. It was her ex-boyfriend's neighbor, Tammy Postma, yelling insults from her condo across the street. And when Elena asked her to not do so in front of her 3 children, Postma became angry and called the police.
I was like, I didn't think I heard her right, so I went and I grabbed my phone, and I was like, no, I'm going to make sure I grab this. So I started recording her, and that's what you've seen on the video.
In the video, you can hear Postman say gang activity on the phone. And this police report says she called because of gang activity, but when he asked Postma about it... So why would you think that it was gang activity, though?
I don't know.
She didn't have much to say.
But you know what? I had a couple drinks and just end that.
Her claims about a few drinks also showing up in the police report, which states that she had a half-full glass of wine near her when the police arrived and was slurring her words, something Helena says is still not an excuse for her actions.
How could you do that? How could you subject people to having to live on eggshells and in fear just because of your ignorance and bigotry?
This time, Postma is off the hook for her unwarranted call to the police. But next time, it could lead to charges.
Continue false reports using 911 in a manner that is not permissible, not an emergency. Stalking type behaviors are all absolutely situations that could lead to criminal charges.
Unfortunately, Helena's family has only lived in the neighborhood for about a month, but she tells me she hopes this type of behavior does not continue.
Meanwhile, the next day, my son's asking, Mom, what did we do wrong? Like, we were just laughing, How do you explain that to a child?
Yeah, that's a difficult one there. Now, Postma threatened to have the family kicked out because she told them she was on the condo association board. We have found out that that is not true. And again, according to the authorities, Postma could face a fine or jail time if this behavior.
I need an ambulance. I'm being Environment has been harmed by this African black person.
Another racially charged rant caught on camera. This woman accused of making even more racist and derogatory comments at several people of color at our local beach. Eyewitness News reporter Elena Gomez spoke with one of the women on the receiving end of that tirade. She joins us live tonight. Elena.
Good evening. Yes, I talked to all three of those women actually earlier this evening, and the women tell me they were confused and caught off guard and wanted to share their story. Every Sunday morning, Brittany, Jessica, and Raquel run together at Dockweiler Beach, a tradition they recently started to connect during the pandemic.
It's our safe haven, it's our safety, it's our serenity.
Hey everybody, this woman just accosted me. I can't believe you. I know you guys are so violent.
But on this Sunday's run, the friends said this woman used racist slurs directed at them, and then also said she was calling the police, claiming the women had accosted her.
I think all of us were caught off guard when we heard her yell, no more N-word at us.
The group originally encountered the woman at the beginning of their run, then captured this video on their way back.
Environment has been harmed by this African black person.
Like, I have to expose this. And so I actually just caught up to her and was like, tell me again what you said. And that's when I started recording, and she just continued on.
More racial slurs, black Africans, go back to where you came from, I'll buy you a cheap plane ticket back. She called us the virus and said that we don't belong here.
You're an African, right? I'm trying to give a description. Why are you so offended by the fact that you're an African?
I didn't think this would ever happen in Los Angeles. I haven't experienced it. And it was a very sobering experience, I would say. And it just reminded us, like, as we see everything happening around us, this can happen in our own backyard.
Now, that woman, one of the women in the group did tell me that she filed a report with LAPD, and I just talked to El Segundo police. They tell me that the woman in that video, she did flag down an officer from El Segundo, but they told her to reach out to LAPD since that is in their jurisdiction to file a report.